The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City. Our sight tonight. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bulls, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center, locking down the middle. And Coach Jim Boylan agreeing to a multi-year extension with the Bulls this summer, Greg.
And taking that interim tag off his title as head coach, Boylan, with over 30 years of coaching experience, afforded the opportunity to continue developing this young core.
Now here is Carter. Left side, Levine. Back to Carter. Levine finds Carter. Over Rondo. They get it again. Kick out to Levine. Lets it go with the 3. Cans it from downtown.
Boy, Levine is a solid shooter from downtown, guys. The defense has to honor his shot from there.
Here's Rondo. Dishes to Davis. James looking it over. Porter with the steal. It's stolen by Green. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. It's a 3-point game. White, good.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. White left side. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Porter with the steal. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. James against Porter. Over Porter. LeBron's shot is good.
So demoralizing and a helpless feeling for a defender to be that tight on LeBron and still not be able to stop it.
Now here's Porter. Kick out to Levine. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Levine's got 5 points so far.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the feeling has been that the Lakers needed to acquire more veteran talent to put alongside LeBron, and they've done just that.
And, you know, time is creeping up on LeBron. He turns 35 this season. Really, for the Lakers, the time is now if they're going to compete to get him another ring and perhaps themselves another banner.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And you look at the Lakers desperate to surround LeBron with talent to win now. They have improved, but is it enough to go deep in the West?
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And the Lakers, for decades, Clark, a magnet for superstar free agents.
Yeah, and you know, guys, in recent years, more of a mixed bag in that regard. Whether it's the turmoil in the Lakers organization, I think that's part of it, or the prospect of playing in LeBron's shadow. A number of elite players have elected to go elsewhere thus far.
Now here's Davis, and they double up Davis. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. Here's Levine.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Lakers trail by 10. James with it. Over Porter, and James gets it to go.
You know, because James is such a consistent, confident shooter from the mid-range, you just can't afford to let him get comfortable.
And a wide open look for Porter. Another one falls for Chicago.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now here's Rondo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Green, lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here is Carter, pass to Levine. The 9-foot shot, off the left rim and out.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
White against Kuzma. Outside for Rondo. Back to Kuzma. Shoots over White. Kuzma can't get it to go. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And for a player that didn't come in with a lot of fanfare to the NBA, Markkanen is one of the top young players in the league.
Yeah, call him the marksman or the finisher. Call him Larry Bird if you like. Fantastic stretch 4. Who showed he could be a focal point of an offense, can play with an edge as well, and is just scratching the surface of his potential.
First one falls for him.
And I tell you, the versatility of Markkanen makes you salivate, guys. A big guy with range for days, and I think he's only going to get better and better.
And Markkanen drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Rondo against White. Right side Davis. Green left side. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. White the pass to Markkanen. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Rondo kicks to LeBron. Rondo against White. Takes the 13-footer, and he nails the jumper.
And, you know, he's proven to be capable at sinking that mid-range jump shot. Rondo has to be respected from that part of the floor.
White, good. And here is LeBron. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jim Boylan. And, of course, his staff focused on its game plan against LeBron James. Who can score, who can pass. He's an entire offense unto himself. They know it will take a complete team effort to come out on top. We'll see how they do, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. And it's good for 2.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's LeBron. LeBron is doubled, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr. And LeBron James, Clark, climbing the all-time scoring list. Last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And he can't get the first one. We were asked this the other day, you and I, if you could choose one guard in the league to shoot a clutch three-point shot for you, Clark, who would be your guy?
Ironically, they're both on the same team, Kevin. I would start with Steph Curry. I think he clearly is the guy you want shooting it. And then after that, I would go with Klay Thompson. There are a number of other guys, but Steph is a pretty good gap in front of most. And then I think Klay is just a notch or two below Steph.
I agree. Great backcourt. Lillard up in Portland, another one. There's so many great ones in the NBA.
Yeah, Lillard would certainly be on the three-man list for sure.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Chicago. Valentine comes in for Porter. And then for Los Angeles, DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Davis. Caldwell Pope comes in for Danny Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Here's James. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Chicago leading by 17. White the pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Dunn, he's checked in for Chicago. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
Right you are. I mean, that's turnover number 3 already. Not the way you want to start a ball game.
And Chicago has possession. They have a 19-point lead. Bulls moving the ball around. Feeds it to Young. Nice D from Cousins.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Kuzma, right side. Back to Cousins. They could use a bucket. Kuzma passes to Cousins. Second chance shot. Comes up empty down low.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Chalk up 2 there.
You know, LeBron James is so strong and able to finish through contact because of it. You've got to wrap him up. You've got to get him before he gets that ball up in the shooting motion, because contact other than that doesn't bother him.
And the shot goes in. 10 points for Lauri Markkanen.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
LeBron's shot is off and stolen by Cousins. Shoots over White, and that one's good. Cousins.
You know, I really enjoy watching Cousins go to work deep inside. I mean, it feels like, to me, nobody can guard him down there.
And Young slams it home.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Offensive rebound. From deep. The shot, no good. Chicago leading by 21. Here's Valentine. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Markkanen, good.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Here is Cook. Good defensive work there by Young.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Cook. Connects on the 9-footer.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Now, here's Dunn. Here's Markkanen. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Markkanen's got 14 points for the game.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
James in the post. 6 points for him.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Kevin, so much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
Cook looking it over. Caldwell Pope outside. Passes it to Cousins. He's looking for Caldwell Pope and finds him to the paint. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Chicago making some changes. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Valentine. And Satoransky's subbed in for White. The Lakers also changing it up. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Avery Bradley comes in for LeBron. And it's Troy Daniels in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Hutchison. Makes it off the glass.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team 2nd and 3rd opportunities to score the ball.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. I mean, you've got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the miss by Avery Bradley. Back to Dunn. Shoots the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Dunn's got his 2nd bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. Now Cousins. They need this. That one goes in.
Can't forget about the mid-range, Jay. Cousins rising up with confidence from there.
From deep three-point range, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And so it's Chicago, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass. Guys, they've got a ton of putbacks.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. Inside, it's Young and Markkanen. Satoransk there with Chris Dunn. And it's Hutchinson in at the small forward position. The shot by Satoransky, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Cousins. Here's McGee. And again, the Lakers, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Chicago Bulls continue to be a team in rebuild mode. They traded for Otto Porter at the deadline last season, and that seemed like a turning point. It lessened the logjam in the front court, and his versatile game fit well with some of the young players. Now that they've added rookie Kobe White with other moves this summer, fans are eager to see this young team take the next step. Kevin?
And David, they've got some pieces too. Thank you. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
One shot.
Bradley no good on the free throw.
Out of bounds.
Clark, last couple years, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge, a gigantic weapon for a lot of teams. You live by it, you die by it. Some teams can accept, though, the ramifications of a bad shooting night.
Yeah, I think it's too big a premium not to really overweight the three-point shot. A 50% premium on that particular field goal when it goes down. But I do like to see balance. Attacking the rim, spacing the floor. I love to see guys and teams shoot the mid-range shot as well. But the three-point shot and the way teams use it and shoot it is here to stay for sure.
And Davis can't get it to go. For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Satoransky with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Satoransky gets the bucket. Satoransky's got 6.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Satoransky against Rondo. From deep. Carter pulls it in. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Bulls. Here's Levine, and he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 9.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Rondo. Oh, Rondo in position. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. He shoots again. And the pass to Hutchison. And another shot. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker. And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Carter. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
McGee in the corner. Back to Rondo. And the Lakers turn it over again.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Levine passes to Carter. Back to Levine, inside. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Hutchison's shot is off. Lakers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. They kick it out to Green. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound to the wing right side. Here's the 3. And Rondo with the basket on the assist by Davis. Rondo's got 5 now.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire, and they've yet to find the match.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Green left side. Back to Rondo. Here's Davis. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Here's Hutchison, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Davis in the corner. Floats one up. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low, here's Hutchison. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Rondo against Satoransky. Rondo dishes to McGee. Pass to Daniels. Satoransky against Rondo. Count it. Rondo's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Rondo, not one of those guys that is a volume shooter, picky with the shot selection, but he does have a sense of when to shoot it.
The Lakers shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. McGee in the corner. Back to Green. From the stripe. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Davis, the pass to McGee. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chicago. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for Troy Daniels. Here's Porter, and so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. White the pass to Valentine. And the Bulls with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Caldwell Pope. And yes, it's good.
I think it's important that Caldwell Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
White with it. He's picked up by Rondo to the inside. And then Carter with the jam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
It's Davis on the wing. Stolen by Carter. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Valentine shot good.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Lakers shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. James the pass to Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
White looking around. Shoots from the line. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
The Achilles heel of this team right now, turnovers.
6 points given away on miscues. They can't afford many more if they're going to cut into this lead.
Young's checked in for Porter. Here's White. 12 points for him. Pass to Levine. Valentine kicks to Levine. He can't get that one to fall. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Passes to Kuzma. Right through the D for the layup. Kuzma's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of strength Kuzma has to show, guys. I mean, take that contact, expect it, and still be able to convert. You've got to do that at this level.
Now here's White. Carter outside. He kicks it to Levine. And Davis sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chris Dunn's checked in for the Bulls. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Shot clock at 3. From deep. But they get it back. Here's Carter. And the shot goes down. Carter's got 8 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team. And you look at Wendell Carter Jr., the center out of Duke. Fantastic blend of size and mobility. A lot to like about what he can do.
To the middle. Here's Young. And there it is for him.
When you can rise up so quickly as Young can and do it that easily, then even contested shots are no problem.
And with Wendell Carter Jr., we saw flashes of his potential last season.
Easy to see why he was a snap pick at 7 for the Bulls back in 2018. As he gets more comfortable in his role and his teammates lean on him, he could be a force. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Rondo after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Out to Kuzma. From downtown, the shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
A reliable stretch four. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
And Young slams it home.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now here's Rondo. He's got 7. Davis, the pass to Kuzma over Young. Here's Davis. Goes up again, and he sinks the layup. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Dunn passes to Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
That's good from Carter. And Los Angeles with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Anthony Davis. Avery Bradley comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And he makes the first but misses the second. A go-to scorer's mentality for Kyle Kuzma, Clark. He's got a wide array of shots at his disposal.
Well, I don't know if there's a more versatile scorer as a young player in the league than Kuzma. He's got the turnaround jumper, the sky hook, step backs, drives it aggressively. Boy, he has got a lot in that book bag of his.
Now here's Dunn, and the rejection by Cousins. And it's Carter missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
In the corner, Bradley with it. 16 seconds left to play here in the half. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Markkanen can't get it to go. Now here's James. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. DeMarcus, you guys have had chances, but you haven't taken advantage of those chances. What do you say to the team?
That's something I've been preaching on. They're giving us a lot of opportunities, and we got to do something with it. So hopefully we can keep them missing shots and we can get something out of it.
We'll see what happens in the second half. Thanks, DeMarcus. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Lauri Markkanen has been the story in this one. He had 16 points and 8 rebounds. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Boy, it was rough down there in the paint, and they were just dominant, taking it to the rack. But that's what you have to be willing to do. Take the action to the heart of the competition without any fear. That's why this is already a blowout.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Ernie, I don't use this word a lot because, one, I can't spell it, but it was definitely a subpar effort for them on the glass. That hurt. If they're serious about cutting into this deficit, it's gut check time. Ugh, you hear that, Ernie? I'm hitting my gut. Ugh, you got to check your gut, Ernie. Ugh, gut check time, Ernie.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Lauri Markkanen having a dominant impact in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his fourth giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
And here are the Bulls now, and he gets it to go. And that's 13 points for Wendell Carter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's James in at the small forward. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
For Chicago, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Rondo with it. Markkanen pulls it in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Over in the corner, White. Lets it go from deep. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over in the corner, Green. Davis against Markkanen. Los Angeles with another miss.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
To the paint, poked loose. White against Rondo. Rebound by the Bulls. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Levine can't hit. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. Here's Rondo. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Porter.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 11 points for Zach Levine.
Well, I like seeing Levine, guys, waste no time firing away. I think his decision-making and shot selection and passing getting better.
Now, here's Kuzma. He's got 9. Here's Davis. Good work defensively by Carter.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Porter against Davis. And Davis sends it back. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Levine finds Porter. Back to Levine. And the shot is good. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, he's becoming a more well-rounded scorer, guys. Buckets like this demonstrate Levine's ability to finish from anywhere.
Here's LeBron. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Really, that's his specialty right there. Finding that angle and then going hard to the rim.
White against Rondo. White drives in. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A.
Yeah, Markkanen doing a nice job crashing the glass there, Kevin, at 7 feet tall. This guy making good use of his size on that possession.
Porter against James. Over Porter, and again it's the Lakers.
Boy, can he finish in the paint. That's one thing we know he's good at.
The pass to Markkanen. And he makes that one. Markkanen's got 20.
Hey, you know, Kevin, even when you bottle up Markkanen, try to bottle him up, he still finds a way to score.
The Lakers shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Inside, and stolen by White. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And good that time. Porter's got his second basket. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. And they've been turning those turnovers into points.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
And White kicks to Levine. To the inside, Markkanen. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 5th assist in this one. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Now here's Rondo. 7 points in the game. Second shot opportunity, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
He's off on the first. Some changes for Chicago. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Wendell Carter. And Zedaransky subbed in for White. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Danny Green. And it's Troy Daniels in for Rajon Rondo. And he ends up missing both free throws.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Levine showing you how much he enjoys rising high and pounding it down hard.
James in the post, guarded by Porter. Kept alive. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Lakers have made just 1 free throw in this one, and a lot of misses beginning to pile up. And that one misses.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
The Bulls making a switch here. Young's checked in, and then for the Lakers. Cousins comes in for Anthony Davis. And Quinn Cook subbed in for LeBron. And he can't hit the second. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. And Levine with the slam.
You know what you like about Levine as a finisher? I mean, he can go straight to the rack, pop out to the 3, and can do everything in between as well.
Down low, pass to Daniels. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Wing shot on the way, and there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist by Daniels.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside, Porter launches it. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. The 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Young's got 7 rebounds in the game. Well, Clark, they say it's a make-or-miss league, as you know, and Thaddeus Young has that knack for finishing.
Yeah, he does. He's got a really good knack. Catches defenders flat-footed with his early release, and he's pretty crafty when he gets it inside, and being left-handed certainly doesn't hurt.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Drops in the tray. Caldwell Pope's got 7.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Good, and it's Cousins picking up the assist. 9 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, cashing in close, Caldwell Pope. Showing you there, he's more than just a jump shooter.
Knocked loose. McGee with it. Now guarded by Valentine. Here is Cook. Overdone. And it's Cook missing. Done outside. To the middle. Here's Young. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now, here is Young after the miss from JaVale McGee. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
Here's Cook. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Well, Chicago's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Satoransky, the pass to Dunn. Now, here's Valentine. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Bulls. And here is Valentine. Dunn, wide open, he fires, sinks the triple. Dunn's got 8 points.
Well, you got to put some pressure on Dunn when he's squaring up from outside because this guy is an exceptional scorer.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 41% for the game. From 10 feet out, and that one goes long. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Now, here's Satoransky. Defense right on him. And it's in there. 12 points for him.
It's going to take a lot more than that to keep Young from converting that play.
So it's the Lakers now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Young with the steal. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. Pass to McGee. Over Young. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And here are the Bulls now. With some arc. McGee with the block. And the Lakers with another turnover here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
.52 seconds left in the third. Passes it to Hutchison. Here's Valentine, and he makes good on the layup.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here is Cook. Dunn covering. Daniels dishes to Cook. Can they get it? And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
For Los Angeles, they have made just 1 free throw in this one, and a lot of misses beginning to pile up. That free throw missing. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Starter in this league for almost a decade. Thaddeus Young's numbers, Greg, won't blow you away. So what is it that makes him a winning player?
I think it starts with his defense, Kevin. Drawing charges and getting deflections. His quickness puts him in a position to make those effort plays.
No doubt about it on that finish by Young.
Here is Cook. Dunn covering. Kuzma outside. And again, no good by the Lakers. And so it's the Chicago Bulls enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bulls shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. They've got Thomas Satoransky, and it's Valentine in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Caruso looking for an opening. That one good for 2. Here's Arcidiacono. And there's the pass to Felicio. Right wing. Now here's Valentine, guarded by Bradley. To the paint, here's Cousins. That one no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's Felicio. Caruso grabs the miss. The Lakers shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the suitors didn't jump out full throttle to sign Cousins in this past free agency. Still wary of his health. Ended up having to take another 1-year contract, this time with the Lakers. Cousins, though, still hoping to show he's a franchise caliber player.
No good on the free throw.
It was to the chagrin of many that Cousins joined the Warriors last season, but it looked to be the right choice for him. Got to take his time rehabbing and came back to a team in first place with no pressure.
That one misses. And with Cousins last year, you know, Greg, he came back with a bit of a minutes restriction.
And Kevin, time will tell just how full a recovery Cousins can make. But last year went how he hoped it would with regards to taking a year to get things right and be in a good situation.
Here's Caruso after Denzel Valentine's bucket. Lets it go from 14. Good on the bucket. Caruso's got 4 this quarter. And so it's Arcidiacono with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Now here's Satoransky. He's covered by Daniels. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Stolen away. Now here's Satoransky. He's guarded closely. Off with the layup. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Cornette, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Levine's checked in for Satoransky. Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Arcidiacono taking his time here. Valentine with it. Cousins is there. Valentine kicks to Arcidiacono. It's good from long range. Arcidiacono's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Caruso. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Caruso after Denzel Valentine's bucket. To stop the run. Rebound by the Bulls. Hornets got 4 rebounds in this game. The feed to Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Levine with the ball, and then Levine with the jam.
Relentless in his attack. Zach Levine, once he gets into a rhythm, man, what a scorer this guy is.
Here's Caruso. Kicks it out to Bradley. Over Valentine. And Bradley gets it to go. The Bulls have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. Now here's Valentine. He's guarded by Dudley. Felicio with the bucket. Felicio's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's Dudley. Here's Bradley. Lays it up off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Levine with it. He's covered by Daniels. Valentine's shot good.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And Levine with the slam.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Now, here's Bradley. On the wing, Daniels. Here's Caruso from past the arc. Nice D from Levine. Here's Arcidiacono. Valentine wide open. He fires. Pass to Arcidiacono. Here's the floater. And the shot goes in.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Caruso. And again, the Lakers no good.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Valentine. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. You want to be aggressive offensively, but at the same time, you need defensive balance so you can get back in transition.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now, here's Bradley, guarded closely.
Two shot.
No good on that one. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Bulls. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope comes in for Troy Daniels. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The shot by Valentine, no good. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To end the drought. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Bulls shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Arcidiacono, the pass to Valentine. Here's Hutchison. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket good.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Right side, Bradley. From 20 feet out. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Hornets got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Arcidiacono. Kicks to Valentine. Pass to Cornette. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Felicio. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on JaVale McGee.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Here's Caruso. Shot to stop the run. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Back to Dudley. McGee trying to break free. Dudley's shot is good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Shoots from 14. Good. He hits the jump shot. Dudley's got 4 this quarter. Chicago has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Valentine. Tries it from 9, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Dudley. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Arcidiacono kicks to Valentine. Pass to Arcidiacono. To the inside. Here's Cornette. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zach Levine.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. So it's Chicago now. Hutchison passes to Felicio. Here's Hutchison. Back to Felicio. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Shooting one. And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Dudley. A three from Bradley sinks the three-pointer.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Here's Valentine. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
This one for three. Caruso, no good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time.